Welcome to the Consumers Beverages Beer Show. I'm Kim Piazza.
And I'm Eric Coleman. Today we're going to be going to one of the premier craft beer festivals in the region, the Ballpark Brew Bash.
Right now on the Consumers Beverages Beer Show. Every year, brewers from Western New York and around the region head to the Ballpark Brew Bash to showcase their finest products.
So come with us and we're going to visit a few of them and enjoy the sights and sounds of a truly unique craft beer festival.
So my buddy Jake here from Flying Bison is a working man. He has a line that he's pouring for, but he's still going to take time to talk to us. Hey, Jake.
How's it going today?
Good, good. So when you poured me this lovely beer, you said 'tis the season?
'Tis the season.
'Tis the season for Oktoberfest.
We're as close to Oktoberfest as we can get without being past it.
Okay, so tell me what makes your Oktoberfest beer so good?
The crisp, clean, easy drinkability with a nice, perfect malt balance.
Flying Bison's one of the oldest, greatest in Buffalo, and remember,
Aviator Red.
Oktoberfest, tis the season. Thank you for talking with us
Not a problem.
and pouring,
Not
Mr.
a problem.
Multitask.
Alrighty, here we are at Ellicville Brewing Company's beer tent at the Ballpark Brew Bash. An amazing setup as always.
Yes, thank you.
And we're here pouring with...
We have, I'm Devin.
I'm sorry, Devin, I'd say, introduce yourself and then what do we have?
So from EBC, we are doing our Fall Festival Lager, which is our annual fall seasonal that we do. And we also had our Fan Zone Session IPA, 5% low alcohol, good for the tailgating.
And what a beautiful day to be at the Ballpark.
It is the perfect beer day.
And Ellicville Brewing Company, as I know you know, because you've been there a while now, enjoying it, crushing it, selling it.
6 years?
Things. Yes.
I've been there a long time.
And in the beer world, that's like dog years. Like that's like a long time.
I know, right?
And Ellicville is one of the anchors. I mean, opened up in 1995.
Yep.
I'm fortunate that I just happened to know Pete because of his wife back in the day. Was there day one with the brewing world, and it's just been a stalwart in the Western New York community.
Yeah.
And you have a very large reach throughout Western New York and New York State for the craft beer world.
Yeah, into Ohio, down to Pittsburgh. So they keep expanding for sure.
It is amazing, and if you've never been, they have the beautiful facility in Ellicottville.
Yep.
You got to check out the tap room and brew house and event space in Little Valley. Just
a year or two ago, they opened in Little Valley. That's the main production area, but there's a brew pub, event space. There's down in Bemis Point, a gorgeous place, right on the lake.
Doesn't suck.
And then there's a little brew pub in Fredonia. That's just a nice, chill place to go have a beer.
Exactly. And the beautiful part is you can find Ellicottville Brewing products like everywhere.
Literally everywhere.
You can find everything that you guys offer pretty much at any given time. The fall season, I'm not going to lie, the pumpkin latte is amazing.
The Pumpkinville latte, for sure. And we're known for the EBC blueberry.
Yes.
Pretty much every bar, restaurant you go to will probably have it in some way, shape, or form.
That was awesome.
Yes, cheers. Good to see you too. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And the fun continues with our friend Randy Scroger. Randy is from Omega, which is out of Cooperstown, New York. And I'm holding something that this is just yummy. You've got to tell the friends at home what this is.
So this is called Dream Patch. It's a cherry, blueberry, raspberry fruited sour, traditional mixed culture fermentation sour. There's no shortcuts. It's not a kettle sour.
So this, if you're someone who doesn't eat enough fruit during the day, right?
Absolutely.
You take one of these sours, you're all good. How long have you guys been in business?
So the brewery's been there since 1997. It was the original farmstead brewery built in the United States, traditional Belgian-style farmstead brewery.
So you guys are OG.
Yeah.
Excellent.
We certainly are.
Excellent. Well, we're so glad you're here for Beer Fest. Thank you for talking with us. Thank you for sharing the fruity sour. And I'm sure with the line that you have here that your son's got to get back to work.
Yes, so do I.
That's your son back there, right?
Yeah, yes
Very
it is.
nice. Thank you.
My pleasure, Kim. Thank you.
Eisbach was created in 1890 when a distracted apprentice at the Kumbacher Brewery in Germany accidentally left a batch of Bach beer outside on a cold winter's night. The next day, when his employer forced him to drink the recently frozen beer, the punishment turned out to be a delightful treat that's still enjoyed to this day.
Welcome back to the Consumers Beverages Beer Show. We are having so much fun talking with these brewers.
There are some really unique liquids that these local and regional brewing companies are coming up with. So let's go take a look at a few more from the Ballpark Brew Bash. So how is the Brew Bash going for you guys this year?
I mean, great so far. We're in the Lawson's Finest Lounge. It couldn't get much better.
I know, this is pretty cool because I know you sometimes get to go into different areas, but you were able to create this awesome vibe because even though being out of Vermont, you guys have such a cult following throughout the state and in Western New York, definitely. And because it was always a little bit harder to get in the beginning, oh my gosh, people love you here. So I'm assuming and hoping you guys are getting a very nice reception from everybody coming up.
Yes. People are like committed to getting a sip of sunshine. They're like, I need this. It's a good IPA. I want it, you know. And then they're really excited about all the new stuff we have. Hazy Raisins new this year.
Is delicious.
You got the big hazy.
I have not had this yet, so this is amazing.
Just came out a couple weeks ago.
Can you describe it a little bit?
Yeah, 9.3%. It's made
it's a big boy.
It's a big boy. It's made with Cara oranges.
Okay.
And it's a hazy IPA, so you're getting a lot of aroma and flavor from the hops and not a ton of bitterness.
That is fantastic, and in the IPA world, because it is a polarizing beer, I tell everybody, give it a try, but the nice thing is people don't realize, if you go for a little bit bigger of a one, because that ABV is upped to match the IBU, you know, in comparison to the IBUs, 9% offsets some of that bitterness, so you're getting a little bit sweeter maltiness to it. It's like, oh, this is delicious. And they don't realize, I'm like, you're drinking one of the biggest IPAs you can drink. You're just being tricked into really liking it. And always, your liquid's delicious, so that's awesome.
Yes.
Great. Well, I'm so grateful you guys are here. It was awesome meeting you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you as
and,
well.
Enjoy the festival. Hope you guys have a good time.
We're having a great time. As soon as I can get out from behind the table and get a couple more beers in me, I'll be
there.
really
You go.
good, yeah.
Cheers. Awesome.
Next up, Clarksburg with Katie. Hello, Miss Katie.
Hi.
And Clarksburg is in Lancaster, so, you know, a Western New York hotspot. And this cider that I have in my hand right now is so unique. Talk to me about what I'm drinking, because it's good.
So this is our summer seasonal. It's called Pineapple Hibiscus. You can find it at Consumers as well as other local bottle shops.
Okay, wait. Cider with hibiscus. It's like, it's better than my tea. This is so good, Katie.
So there's pure pineapple in it, and then what gives it that beautiful color is real hibiscus flower powder. So it just pairs for a beautiful summer beverage.
Oh yeah, it's refreshing.
Absolutely.
But you also have a sporty football kind of drink.
Correct. So behind us, we're pouring our super popular Buffalo football cider called Shout.
Okay.
It's a traditional apple cider. It's semi-sweet, but it's the perfect tailgate beverage.
So when you're tailgating and you're watching football, you want to shout and you want to pour some cider that shouts. Thanks, man. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Alrighty, so we're here with Eric, the head brewer of Beltline Brewing Company, amazing brewing company located right downtown Buffalo.
Yeah.
Eric, say hello to everybody.
Hey, how's it going? Eric,
And,
head brewer at Beltline. Nice to meet you.
So what are we drinking here?
So we're drinking our German-style Fest beer. It is a Munich-style lager, a little lighter, made with all Weyermann malt. A little bit rough on the ABV with 5.6, so it's a little higher, but it's meant to be enjoyed in the fall weather, mostly at a Bills game, you know, just to have a good time.
This is delicious. You killed it with this
Thanks.
one, brother.
Yeah.
Beltline, how long have you guys been in business now? Because you're bringing a really phenomenal aspect to downtown Buffalo.
Yeah, it's we're located in the Larkinville district. We've been open for right around 4 years now, and we're just kind of chugging along, you know.
Fantastic. And the building and the space you're in, I know it makes it a little bit harder for how the equipment got set up for your liking, but the space is super cool because it used to be one of the old train stop,
Yeah, so that building was originally along the Beltline Way, which went around the city and dropped workers off at factories.
Yep.
And that's where we got the name from. We just wanted to be a part of Buffalo history, and it's just who we are.
And I love how you're able to keep a lot of the aesthetics and bring that, like when you walk in there, it's like, oh my God, you feel like you're stepping back in time a little bit.
Yeah.
And if you haven't been there, the food is amazing, the beers are delicious, and I'm not just saying that because we're friends, it's really, really good beer, and it's super close because it's right downtown, it's walkable.
It is. Yeah, we got everything going on over there.
Awesome, man. Well, thanks for doing
Cheers.
this. Cheers. Here's to more success with you guys.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
You got it, man.
So I have just been introduced to the coolest guy on the block. His name is Burhan.
Yeah.
And Burhan is with Southern Tier, and Southern Tier is everywhere. Talk to me a little bit about the Southern Tier Brewing Company and where we're going to find your products.
Yeah, so we're Southern Tier Brewing. We're based in Lakewood, New York. We actually have 4 tap rooms, one here in Buffalo, right down the way. And yeah, we actually have 4 of our beers out.
So can I tell you a secret?
Yeah.
So I grew up down in Jamestown, Lakewood area.
Ah, so you know about
I
it
still have
then.
family down there. So yeah, I'm real familiar with Southern Tier. You guys are amazing. And this particular draft in my hand, tell the folks at home about this lovely pumpkin piece.
Yeah, so that's our pumpkin beer, Pumpkin. It is a Imperial Pumpkin Ale. Basically, I describe it as a pumpkin pie in a glass. It has hints of pecan and vanilla in it, and it's the perfect beer for fall.
I mean, I can taste the spice.
Yeah.
This is actually beer I would want on Thanksgiving. This is excellent. So thank you so much. Thank you for sharing your pumpkin beer, and how cool that you guys are from Lakewood. Cheers, man. Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Alrighty, so we're here at the Community Beer Works tent, the Ballpark Brew Bash. I have the Christines here. Christine, tell us a little bit about Community Beer Works, because the history in Western New York and with craft beer, Community Beer Works is now a part of that thread.
It certainly is. Community Beer Works started in 2012 on Lafayette Avenue in a garage. I like to call ourselves the garage band of Buffalo brewing. It was created, it was the #2 brewery in Buffalo following Flying Bisons. Chris Smith is our current president. And we expanded to Jersey and 7th Street, which is by Duville College and the Peace Bridge, in 2018. I joined them in 2016, graduating from the ECC Brewing Science and Services program. And we are going to be expanding to the Elmwood Village, hopefully by next spring, 2024.
I know that tap room is going to be amazing. Chris filled me in a little bit. I will not say anything more, but it's going to be awesome.
Well, fingers crossed by spring.
Stretch, well, we're going to will it to happen.
That's
and
right.
What did you guys bring to Port today? Because you make some phenomenal beers. And one of them is near and dear to our heart in the fall.
Well, we have a brand new beer, a core beer, which means it's always on tap and always available in the stores, called Single Order, which is the shirts we're wearing today. Similar to Buffalo's favorite chicken wing. It's a hazy IPA at 7% alcohol. It's what I'm drinking right now. And then we have our beautiful favorite Let's Go Pills, great tailgating beer because it's 4.2% alcohol. That beer won't get you into trouble, but if it does, it's not because of us.
It's a nice light Czech style pills, beautiful,
clean,
crushable
simple beer. Exactly. It's a beer that you can drink all day long, be it tailgating at the stadium or if you're tailgating at home. It's a wonderful beer.
Awesome. Well, girls, thank you for letting us come over and stop and
You're very
interview you.
welcome. Thank you.
And we look forward to enjoying more of your products.
And
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
The rulers of medieval Europe knew just how to start their day. Instead of coffee in the mornings to wake them up, they frequently enjoyed a large bowl of beer soup consisting of beer, cream, fat, flour, egg yolk, and occasionally onion or cheese to make a hearty meal. Truly a breakfast fit for a king.
Welcome back to the Consumers Beverages Beer Show for our special Ballpark Brew Bash episode.
Our last few breweries are a big part of the fabric of our community. We'll talk with them and come back with a recap of this incredible festival. Alrighty, we're here at the Resurgence Brewing Company's tent with a little extra twist this year because of something that has occurred in the last several months that people may or may not know. I'm here with Joe. Do a lot of things with the brewing company, helping out wherever's needed. Right. So first, and then we'll talk about the fun thing. What did we bring? Because Resurgence makes so many good beers.
All right, so today we have our Legend of the Cone IPA. Conehead, everybody knows Conehead in Buffalo, so we bring that. Everybody at the baseball stadium, all about that. So awesome. Over here, our specialty pie series that we do. We do cherry, key lime. Today we're doing blueberry, and we have our blueberry pie sour.
And then you have another jockey box cover set up because Resurgence just acquired, for those of you who don't know, Blackbird Cider Company. Scott Donovan, phenomenal, doing work up there. And I love it because he's got the orchard, he's still beginning to do specialties, but he sold the Blackbird brand to Resurgence. Right. And it's going to be tremendous help. Like, it's going to be amazing because Blackbird Cider is a stalwart in Western New York, a plethora of varieties. What did you bring from Blackbird today?
So from Blackbird, we have the semi-sweet premium draft.
Delicious.
And then very popular today, the Ghost Lantern, the Ghost Pepper. It's got a nice kick on the back. It's been very popular today.
And the best thing I tell everybody, when you come to a brew bash of any sort, you'll find some ciders. Phenomenal because you get a delicious liquid. It is gluten-free for those who need to pay attention to that. Low calorically, and these two pack a phenomenal punch. And I literally wait every year for the Ghost Lantern because I can't enjoy heat as much, but that just the right amount. It's delicious. Well, I'm grateful you guys are here in pouring, and it's phenomenal. So, cheers, brother. Good seeing you.
Cheers.
Awesome. Excellent. So we're at the Big Ditch tent. Phenomenal brewing company, phenomenal beer bash. I am here with
Kate Prendergast.
Yep. Kate is a phenomenal sales rep for Ditch. What do you guys? What did you bring to pour?
So today we have the sleigh burner. So that's the hay burner with blood orange added for Halloween.
And who'd you brew that with? I mean, like that's a nice, delicious one that you guys created.
Yeah.
What else did you bring?
And then we got the no puns intended. So this is we're gonna get that taste of the Monday Night Football out of our mouths, right?
Exactly.
We got the home opener tomorrow. So this is an American Pilsner. It's 4.7. It's meant to be easy and crushable. Perfect for a Bills Mafia tailgate.
Awesome. And Big Ditch is a phenomenal brewing company right downtown. It's been open for a while. They
8 years.
Phenomenal tap room, amazing craft beers. They're they brew the legendary Hay Burner, which is one of the most poured, sold craft beer of any craft beer in the country here in Western New York. And I mean, then there's everything else that's amazing that you guys make.
Yeah, absolutely. We're branching into lagers now.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
Stuff.
Well, cheers.
Cheers.
To you guys and continued success for you all.
Cheers.
Awesome. As this day is waning on, this Ballpark Brew Bash is another phenomenal year. We are here with a staple brewing company, and here's the cool thing. They are quasi Western New York and a local brewing company because of what they do. And I'm gonna let Garrett talk a little bit more about that. We've got some phenomenal product. Garrett, take it away.
Yep, so actually this is our new throwback tea. We kind of pivoted from our seltzers for bill season in the past. The seltzers, did well for us. We want to try something new with these teas.
Yeah.
It's a growing category across a broad spectrum of consumers.
Exactly.
So far this tea is kind of knocking it out of the park for us. Doing really well. Obviously sporting the Bills. As you can see on the can, we got all the Bills tags as well. So, just really kind of crushing it right now.
Beautiful, beautiful. And what people don't realize, the U.S. headquarters for Labatt's is here in Buffalo, New York. So that's where everyone's like, oh, whatever. But no, this is a legit Western New York beer.
Yep. And so actually, Blue and Blue Light still does come from Canada. to maintain that import name. So
because I know right down the road, a phenomenal brewing company helps produce your liquid for everybody.
Exactly. So a lot of our products do come from Rochester as well.
Yep.
Right in our backyard here. So
yeah, Genesee does a great job.
Yep.
I mean, phenomenal brewers, storied place, part of your Fifco family.
Yep.
So it's awesome. It's a win-win.
Yep. So all in all, we want to be obviously supporting Buffalo and the Sabres and the Bills as well. So we're in a good spot right now. So.
Awesome. Well, thanks for chatting with us.
Absolutely.
Cheers, and let's hope Sunday things turn around.
Hopefully. So,
awesome.
Thank you.
Take care.
So Eric, there's always awesome stuff happening in Buffalo, and we had the opportunity to be VIPs.
Yes, this was an awesome opportunity to get to meet, talk, hang with, pour some beers, and really enjoy this phenomenal craft brewers community that we have.
And the way that all of these brewers came together for this festival, it wasn't a, hey, this is my crowd and my audience buying my beer. It was what Western New York does, where people come together to show off what they do. And there was so much variety there at the ball field when we were trying the different brews.
Yeah, it didn't matter if you were in the VIP area or out on the field and everything in between. There were ciders, there was beer, there were seltzers, there was mead. There was like literally the whole gambit of different kind of craft beer and beverage that you can have in that community.
There were some really interesting fall flavors. There was a pumpkin beer. It was like a pumpkin caramel. Oh my goodness. It was like I needed to sit down and eat turkey and drink this beer. It was really something. What was your favorite?
I'm torn. There was that hibiscus.
Yes.
I don't know if it was a cider. I can't remember, but it was delicious.
Yeah.
And especially being out on the field.
I think it was a cider.
I think you're right because you're out in the sun and it's warm and it's just really delicious. And then
refreshing.
Yes, and as we were wrapping up in the VIP area, I think it might have been Lawson's brought that wee heavy, which is a really dark,
it's kind of real stout, yummy,
that
and
was
thick.
Delicious, and that way, nice way to kind of end that day.
Nothing like a dark stout beer. A stout beer really high on my list.
Exactly.
Really high on my list. But the hibiscus is fun. It's kind of like light, and I don't know how these breweries manage it, but they take the hibiscus and. When I think of hibiscus, I think of like hot tea, sitting down, sipping hot tea, and it's in a cider. It's really cool. Like if you have the opportunity at home to try one of these hibiscus ciders, one of these hibiscus brews, you totally go for it. And make sure you notice the color. The color on any of those drinks that had the hibiscus in it, it was this kind of beautiful burgundy color.
It really added a nice little flair to it. And the one cool thing about a festival like this is there's something for everybody.
For sure.
You have the light beers, which, people who are like, I'm more of a domestic, there were a lot of pills, a lot of lighter beers. I mean, Labatt even had a stand there to all the way up through some of the different flavors. And like, as we said, with the wee heavy, it was really cool to have that.
I did make one error, one mistake. I forgot to bring a necklace with pretzels strung, a pretzel necklace strung round. I know for next time though. I will not go to another beer bash festival without.
The explosion of craft beer has led to a steady increase in the number of breweries in the U.S. How many breweries are there in America as of 2023? Is it A, 6,000, B, 10,000, C, 15,000, D, 20,000? The answer is B. There are 10,000 breweries in the United States.
Thanks for watching the Consumers Beverages Beer Show.
We'll see you next time.